Hello friends, this is KK Singh, Vedic Astrologer. Welcome to my YouTube channel Om Astro Jyoti, Learning Vedic Astrology. So today we are going to talk about the transit of Jupiter of 2020 and when it is going to be in Capricorn and what effect will it give for the natives having different ascendant and different moon sign and in mundane level also. So let's start. Before giving you any prediction or like any effects of the transit from the different moon sign or different ascendant, let me give you an overall synopsis regarding the movement of Jupiter in Capricorn and how it is going to give the result and how it is going to give the effect. So first of all, dates are very important here. So today we know that Jupiter is retrograde and is transiting Sagittarius, which is its own sign, the Mool Trikona, and the natural ninth house of the natural zodiac, the Kalpurusha Kundli. But today we know that the condition in all the world is not very good, be it corona or be it any other kind of activities going on, like in the Middle East we are having many difficulties, like fires are breaking out in UAE and all the other stuff in USA and all other Western countries. There is a community issue happening, like one people are saying that they are claiming that they are not safe or they are not given the right. So you see, all these things gets triggered in the mundane astrology. Now we will also discuss that, but before discussing anything, today I would like to give you the insight how Jupiter is going to behave in Capricorn and what will be the effect and overall you say, like on the natives, on the nations, on the world. Okay, so before that, Jupiter right now is retrograde, which is also not a very good state for Jupiter. It will continue to be retrograde until September 13th, actually 12th, and from September 13th it will be in a direct motion. But at one, you see, there are four stages a planet can move. One is direct motion, then it is stationary, which we say, that means a planet is just not moving at all. It is called the stationary period. Then from that point of time it begins retrograding. After that, again when it is going to go in the forward direction, at again the retrogression is ending on the stationary point, and again from there it will move forward. So this is one thing. So Jupiter will be out of the retrogression on 30th of September. Now when Jupiter will be moving forward, right, then in Capricorn, Jupiter will be still in the star of Sun. It will be in the second charan. So what is going to be happening then? Even Saturn at that point of time will also be in the second charan of, or second pada of, Uttarashada Nakshatra, of ruled by Sun. Now this is a very interesting point. Sun is cordial to Jupiter. They are both friends. But Saturn is not very cordial to Sun, and Saturn is also not feeling very comfortable at this point of time because it is also retrograde. At similar time, means in the month of September, we will see actually three things happening together. One is direct motion of Jupiter coming in. Second, the direct motion of Saturn coming in, and the change of sign of Rahu and Ketu. So in September month there will be a huge events which are going to happen, but it will only be into enforcement until Jupiter is not crossing Sagittarius and going into Capricorn. So Now this date will be 20th of November 2020. Jupiter is going to be in Capricorn. Now what is going to happen? When Jupiter is entering Capricorn, you see Jupiter is in the sign of fall. But again you see there is the landlord or the lord or the dispositor of Jupiter will be with Jupiter, Saturn. So that will be a kind of event. There will be negotiation between Jupiter and Saturn. Now what will be the negotiation? See, astrology is the Vedanga. The Jyotish is the Vedanga, that means the Ang of Vedas. It is the sixth part of Vedas. Now we have to understand one concept very well here, that everything is guided by some rules, some ethos, some ethics, some code of conduct. In Hinduism especially, the dharma is important, and after the dharma comes the karma, the action. Nowadays we have a lot of definition of karma, that instant karma, 2-minute noodles karma, all this nonsense. It's not like that. The karma is the action what you are doing. In very narrow scope I am giving the definition, that is that will be helpful. The karma is the action which you are doing. If you are following the protocol, if you are following the dharma, then the action, then the karma is a good karma. If you are doing the action without following the rules, the code of conducts, your ethics as a human being, if that person is not following that, then it becomes a dushkarma, means bad karma. The effect will be bad. Good karma's effect will be good. So that is a thing. Now when we are coming into the astrological thing, Saturn and Jupiter are these two giant planets which have the department of the dharma and karma. By default, Jupiter is the dharma karka and your Saturn is the karma karka. But karma should be in accordance to the dharma. That means here Jupiter, if Jupiter is a guru, the royal guru or the gurus of the devas, he has to lead, giving some code of conduct to his students or the pupils he is teaching. Even the devatas has to follow that, even the Indras has to follow that, even the Varuna has to follow that. That whatever Guru Maharaj, Jupiter is saying, you have to follow that path. So all these policies and the law making and all the things related to ethics and your code of conduct is given by Jupiter, and how strictly you are following is the domain of Saturn. What here is happening in the sky excuse me, what here is happening in the sky from last year November 2019, that Jupiter is behind Saturn. Saturn is ahead of Jupiter in terms of degrees or in terms of house. Now what is happening here, that kind of a difficulty is coming, that without any rules and ethics and the code of conduct, a person is doing his duty. So this becomes a little bit tricky and difficult, because you don't have any guiding body. The same thing is happening with Saturn right now. People will say, oh my goodness, Saturn is going in the house of Capricorn, it is its own house, and after 30 years it came, it will be wonderful and all the nonsense thing. But Saturn is not actually getting the right code of conduct, the policy. He is the task maker, he will implement that policy, he is like an executive. But Jupiter is the main judicial body who is going to give the law. And following the law is, and make it implement, be it harsh or be it easy, is the duty of Saturn. Now Saturn, as he is ahead in the sky right now at this point of time, and Jupiter is behind, so they are making a 2-12 relationship. This is not good. So that is why we are seeing a lot of turmoil in this world, and you may say that this is a process of getting into a new law or a new world order. This may also happen. Either the government are not making a good policy, it may be any government. Either there is a difficulty in implementing that policy, or there may be a difference of opinion regarding the masses, because Saturn is also the mass representing the common people, and the organizing body like the government or the any organization which has to deal with the law. So there is a kind of protest in the mind of people, because now we are doing the work without following the protocol. Now this is very important. So how long? It will be until Jupiter crosses Saturn and becomes higher in degree, because we know that Saturn is the slowest planet in all the 9 planets. So Saturn's speed is definitely lesser in comparison of Jupiter. So Jupiter will definitely going to overtake. But what is going to happen when they are in the conjunction in Capricorn? There will be a negotiation between a guru and a servant, because Saturn's consideration is like a servant, because he is the serviceman, he is the service provider, or he is the task maker. He serves, he fulfills the duty. Now when Jupiter and Saturn are coming close, Jupiter and Saturn in the same sign in Capricorn, there is a negotiation. Like there will be a bargain, like, okay, I will do this much only work, or I will be making this much policies and you have to follow all. Rather, Saturn will say, no, you make the policy, I am going to follow this much only. So that will be the push and pull between Saturn and Jupiter in the house of Capricorn. And mind it, here the say will be of Saturn. So the law making body will have to understand this thing, that yes, masses will do what they are feeling, or they are going to reject some ideas or some policies. They are going to reject it. They are not going to do or not going to follow it. And this situation will be until Jupiter is going over Saturn. If it is moving ahead of Saturn, then slowly and slowly that policy will be implemented with ease. So these will be the effect of Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn. But on mundane level, at initial stage from 2020 November till they both are in Uttarashada especially, we are going to see major reform in either education sector, or in case of teaching, law making body, policies, and also in the case of job, and like the rules regarding the employment, and all the things are going to change or be reinforced newly. There will be some major structural change after November, and there may be, before that, there may be some political disturbance, political issues, as I am always telling. Even in my Rahu Ketu video, you would have listened to it, that when Rahu will be in Taurus, there will be some political disturbance, and I guess which is happening already in the world. So the trigger is already there. Okay, so that is why we have to be very cautious about whatever the rules are framing, and but we have to be very optimistic too, because as soon as the Jupiter is going out of the nakshatra of Sun, that means the moment it is going to enter the nakshatra of Shravana, there will be the negotiation between Jupiter and Saturn will end, and Saturn will have to follow what the Jupiter is trying to lead. Because you see, the dharma should come first and then the karma. Without having the intention or without knowing what the dharma is, if you are doing the karma, it becomes a sin, because it becomes adharma. So that fine line should be maintained. That is very important here, and these two planets are maintaining that, because we have to be responsible and do any work with the ethics, and these ethics will be laid down by Jupiter. Now Jupiter will be in debilitation in Capricorn, and that is not a good point here. So at first the government or any other institution which is into the law making body or into any making the formulation of the policies or rules and regulation, at first they are going to do the experiment, and it will be a trial and error method. They are going to do the trial, it is error, no, then do another method, and then again they will search it. So there will be a lot of confusion also in these kind of institution and the people who are working in these. And especially what I feel in 2020, after the Jupiter has been transited into Capricorn, in that time Jupiter will be in India's 9th house with the 9th lord present. So I feel in coming years, say for example in the month of February or March onwards, when Jupiter will be moving ahead of Saturn, a good and prosperous time for India might start. Because the thing is, the idea, there is already an idea in the mind, but whether to execute or not depends upon Saturn. And now Saturn is not actually getting the proper guidelines from the Guru. That is one point which we have to consider here. That is why even Saturn is in its own house, Jupiter is in its own Mool Trikona, we are not feeling that effort. It is like more, all the world is suffering because either be it corona virus, COVID-19 or something else, one thing or the other is coming, and we are not able to recover from the previous relapses. So this is a little bit to think about, to ponder. And also one thing I would like to suggest here, that there are many other countries which have their own ascendant and own rising sign. So they need to see like where Jupiter is going and how it is going to give the mundane astrological level report. So in India, because we are having a Taurus ascendant, so by ascendant Jupiter will be in, by the virtue of ascendant, it will be transiting in the 9th house of luck and also law, and all, because 9th house is also the law and higher learning and spiritualism. So in this coming year in India, we may find that there may be religious ceremonies, or like what to say, a sense of spiritualism is happening. And one more thing, that there will be a changes in law and the rules, like already, especially in the education sector, because Jupiter also rules the education sector. So it is also one thing. Another very important thing, that when Jupiter is going to enter Capricorn after Sagittarius, it will be a very good period of time for the teachers, professor and everyone who is associated with teaching industry. Because you see, in India mundane level astrological, because as I told you that people of another country will have another zodiac rising, so I'm not going into that. But overall we can say that yes, teacher, aspirant, people who want to be the teacher, want to share the knowledge or want to be the guru, yes, good times for them. Another thing for all the common people, especially all over the world, how to read the transit, that I have already mentioned from the moon sign or from the ascendant. Yes, I will be covering that video also, and it will be the next part which I will be releasing soon. So stay tuned, and if you have liked the video, then do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Do like and share the video as much as you can, so that all the people can understand and get the knowledge. Okay, so this was my analysis of Jupiter in Capricorn. So as I mentioned, the key points: turmoil, coming out of the turmoil, changes in education and majority of the rules, policies, negotiation with Saturn, and implementation of these rules with difficulties. So this was all my analysis of Jupiter in Capricorn. Hope I hope that you all enjoyed the video. So God bless, and do subscribe. Thank you.